Football time here at the Paycare Stadium on an infamous day for Coventry Sphinx. We're here with joint manager John Woodward after the 2-0 victory over Darlaston. Woody, we've done it. It's mathematically certain now we're going to be playing Step 4 football next year. Tell us your reaction and the reaction of the players at full time.
Yeah, but before the game, I tore into them a little bit and just said the last two games have not been acceptable, not good. We ain't been good enough. So I asked for a reaction today, and to a man, and I include the subs. Some of the subs who only got 5-10 minutes or so. To a man, we were brilliant today. Excellent. This is a tough place to come.
It's really been the signature of Coventry Sphinx this season, hasn't it? Coming to teams like Darlaston, like Sporting Cowsett, and getting big results. Has it really been what has been the difference between ourselves and teams below us this year?
Yeah, I think so. I'd probably go as far as to say I don't worry as much when we play the top sides. We seem to raise our game. I said this year we probably struggled when we played sides around us and the teams at the bottom, and that's where we probably struggled. So whereas last year we beat everyone around us and we couldn't lay a glove on any of the teams at the top. So if we can just change that mentality and win more games, we'll be up there. I mean, with 2 games to go now, I've just looked at the league, and if we can get something out the next 2 games, a win or a draw, and all of a sudden you're hitting 12th spot.
Well, there were concerns within some in the non-league community when it became evident there would be 4 to go down next year. A lot of so-called non-league experts had us in the bottom 4. Very few had us to stay up. Is it a good feeling to really say to them, you doubted us, don't doubt us again?
Yeah. Well, I sort of probably put ourselves and Darlaston in the same bracket. Good team ethic, good work ethic that have, probably Darlaston coming into this league might have been one of the favourites to struggle, and they've proved everyone wrong. So I love it. Yeah, both sides not got massive budgets, but it's good. We prove a few people wrong, and we've got it'll be for the 3rd year that we've got Step 4 status.
Well, despite losing 3 of the last 4, Darlaston probably were the favourites coming into this, given their league position, still had faint hopes of playoff football. At half-time, it was a controlled performance, Sphinx going in front through Harry Wakefield. Obviously, silly question to ask if you were impressed with the performance, but what was your reaction to the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, we started really well. We started well, we were attacking everything at the back, and we looked a potent threat with the 2 big lads up front, who both of them looked a real threat. So we started well and we just continued it. We sort of said at half time they are going to chuck players forward and give it a go, but they had a little flurry, but I don't think they actually created a clear-cut chance today. And like I say, clean sheet, 2 in 3 games clean sheet is another good factor.
And that brings us on to our next question. Charlie Wood has been so important this season. Wasn't really needed today. As you say, didn't really have a save to make. It was all about the defensive midfielders and the back 5. It was a change of formation today. Was the performance in the back line vindicated by that decision?
Yeah, because we sort of thought we went back to the 2 games earlier in the season when we had Cowsett and Anstey close together, and we played a back 3 of Riley, Pat, Draper, and we were excellent then. So we went back to that today, and we wanted to get 2 up front and be a bit more of a potent threat. So it's worked. Plus the other reason was I know that Dean Gill came to watch us last week. We played with a back 4, so we just thought we'd spin the coin a little bit and throw the spanner in the works for him a little bit.
On to the closing stages. As soon as Idris was saying he came on, we heard rumblings that Harvey Smith said to him when he came on, you score, I'll give you 50 quid. Needless to say that Harvey Smith is 50 quid out of pocket now.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, Idris has that, he scored 6 goals from midfield, and he has that knack of scoring crucial goals. He scored a header much the same against Boldmere away, and 2 goals at Wellingborough. So probably the only thing that sort of keeps him out the team sometimes is probably just that little bit of awareness of what's happening, going in behind, off his shoulder, if you like. 'Cause he sort of plays the game off the cuff, if you like. But our two holding midfielders today, Jack Downs, Callum Woodward, were excellent. They read everything, brilliant, superb. Everyone superb. Jordan Hayward when he came on, excellent, brilliant. You know, we shook it up a bit today. You know, we left our top goal scorer out, Carl Carey. That we don't really want to do that, and he's probably struggled a bit in the last few weeks, and he had a bit of a back injury Thursday, so thought we'd give him a rest. But when he came on, class. Jack Redhead, class, brilliant, well done.
A proper team display, wasn't it? We're on the other side of the field where we are now, next to the Dave Powers stand. The fans were waiting in bated breath for that final whistle. Darlaston, in all fairness, weren't creating an awful lot. It looked like survival was coming. When that second goal went in, was there a real sense of relief, or was it jubilation that you knew that Step 4 football was coming for next year?
You know, one goal sometimes is never enough. So you get that second goal, and we sort of knew that was the job done, and it took the pressure off. But today we have created 10 chances in the second half. We had loads of good chances to have really had a good scoreline, but that was a good thing. We created loads of chances. We were a potent threat up front today, and on the break, then when they were pushing on, we looked dangerous.
And finally, the celebrations obviously are going to continue tonight now that Step 4 football is 100% mathematically guaranteed. But for yourself, for Tomo, everyone on the coaching staff and everyone at the club, the hard work starts now for next season. What's going to be the approach over the summer? What are we looking to improve on?
Yeah, well, like I say, it becomes the horrible season because you know that teams are after some of your players, and then we obviously want to keep everyone. I know that sometimes doesn't always work, but you always lose one or two. But yeah, I want to keep everyone, and maybe we can add a few to this squad. And there is it's just belief with us. There's no reason why we can't push into the top 10 and what have you. There's no reason. You know, most of these lads now have had 2 seasons at Step 4, and they've been excellent. Yeah, we've had a few heartaches this year, and we've had some great results like today, and Sporting Calcer been excellent. So yeah, the silly season starts to come, and it's the job never ceases, because straight away we're wanting to hang on to our players and try and get a few in. But credit to the lads today. They responded to me because before the game, because the last 2 weeks really disappointing and not been acceptable really.
But today was 100% acceptable, and what a day. What a day for Coventry Sphinx, securing our highest ever league finish, and next 2 games we just enjoy ourselves. Woody, congratulations.
Cheers, Liam.
Thanks for all your hard work this season.
Thank you.